the Saints. What you need. When the Saints go
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play action, Carr taking a shot on the first play. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That play made by Jacob Parrish.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, son. 319.
Fields to throw it. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, kid. Sit out.
Love this. Tight end getting the run. We'll cobble together a yard there. Oh, Granderson in on the tackle.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son. West side, 551, 12 go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Setting up the screen to Moss. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Motioning one of the tight ends. 2nd down carry for Taylor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Carr throwing on 3rd. Gets him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 222, 222. It's all right.
The drive starts with a run by Moss. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Moss gets it from the gun. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
Turbo, son. It's there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 3rd downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Taking a yard shy of midfield. The ball is out. And the offense still gets this one. They're taking over as the fumble skips out of bounds. First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Carr here from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
9-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Now Fields. Pass caught by Moss. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, son. Alpha. 5, go.
Fields throwing here. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Easy.
Play action, Fields. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. 331. Tonight.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Why not?
Fields out of the gun. Catch made left side by Ibuka. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd and 3.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Out of the shotgun. Fields. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 7, Saints 3. Chris Boswell set to
Now Boswell on to send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Carr now on 1st and 10. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Trying for the deep ball. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
The coverage by Zion McCollum.
19.
From the gun, Taylor. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. But just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Angel. Here we go.
Here's Fields to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Go.
Running on 2nd with Moss. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 11. Go.
They'll work against the blitz. Into the hands of Cole. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've set it downs from 37. On the keeper, here's Fields. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James.
Here we go. Go. Hey. 551.
Fields looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
222. Tonight.
Working inside the red zone. Has it at the 7. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. The XP is up and good. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
Buccaneers 14, Saints 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game before halftime.
Lining up for the point after.
Koo with the extra point. And the Saints cut the lead down to 4.
14, Saints 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Don't jump. Ready?
Running out of the gun with Moss. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself.
Here we go.
With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Go.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go. Cut.
Fields on 1st down. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Finds him over the middle. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now Fields again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, get it up. Right.
Moss with the run to start this third quarter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Hey, Green 19, get it up. Right.
Moss with another carry. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Mayday. 331, 330. No mas. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Moss finds the football, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bucs have the first.
Here we go. Right.
They'll give to Moss on his own read. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. EQ. 58, who's here's that? Right.
Fields to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Let's go. Green 9.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route, complete. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Now a give up the middle to Moss. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Here we go. Good. 11. 19 instruction. Right.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
21. Saints 10.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the
Back to Taylor on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's on target to Johnson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Taylor again. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them the chance to stall things out. And short.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
7-yard gain.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 7. And the Saints first down.
Taylor now up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. There's Braswell there for the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
The Bucs 33-yard line.
Pressure coming for Carr. Gets this one. It's Devin Neal. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's caught. This is Addison. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
14 yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Saints first down.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the counter, it's Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Carr staring down a 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw Fields. It's a Bucs on the slant. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go. Up, let's go. 331. 331. All right.
3rd and 1. Fields to throw. He's going deep this time. brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers lead by 15 now. Now Boswell on to send this away. Shaheed now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Now a run with Taylor. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Carr to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's complete. This is Olave. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Carr now on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Let's go.
Throwing again. Here's Carr. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Rolling again. It's Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First and 10 now from the 46.
Go.
Off the gut, they go with Moss. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Irving here from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situations. It's safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, son. Sit high.
Once again, Irving trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers moments away from win number 12. Back to the line they come, second down.
Keep going. Tonight.
Setting him on the dime. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
Down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 11.
Here we go, tonight. Blue 58, Blue 58, tonight. Tonight.
Well, tight end gets it again. They are leaning on him big time in this one. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
A gain of only a yard.
1 yard on the run. It's going to be 4th and 10.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's kind of feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now, first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
Ball carrier. Jamel Dean on the tackle. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 5.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.